What's good? What is going on, everybody? Welcome. If you are new, welcome to the channel. Welcome to 24 Frames. Today, man, we're gonna be starting off with an abstract piece, something that I've been waiting to work on. But what's great about this piece is it's gonna be one of my first experiments. This is something that really kind of got me even more into painting. But as y'all know, if you know and kept up with me, man, before painting, man, currently I've been doing photography for almost 10 years now. About 10 personally and about 6 years professionally. But one of the reasons I even got into painting because I wanted to figure out a different way to express myself, rather than just doing it through a lens. And the only way I felt like I could was through painting. So that just opened up another alley for me in art, which I really love, and I always kind of resonated with it because I used to draw, and I always was in the street art coming up. But furthermore, man, within this piece, I wanted to start with an abstract background, and so I'm just putting different layers on top of layers, nothing really too crazy. I'm just moving really intuitively. But what I'm gonna do is put one of my photos on this canvas and I'm gonna paint over it. So the reason behind that is I want to apply the paint on top of the photo, but have like this abstract look in the background. I think it's gonna be really dope. Amongst the edges, I want to apply some spray paint too to kind of have it mesh, as you would say, into the paint on the background. So I'm gonna figure out how that look, man. Literally all experimentation, but it's just something that I wanted to do, and I know it's very different. I haven't seen anybody really take a print and apply some paint on top of it and just have some fun with it. So with me having so much experience in photography, that's what we're doing. So right here we're at Brill's crib, man. I'm cutting some cardboard for a photo frame that we're making. So this is my first time ever even making a photo frame. So literally bare bone experience, but I got some help from one of my homies, Brill. I'm at his crib and basically he's gonna be helping me putting this stuff together, man. So y'all gonna be here for the whole set. So literally, I had measured out the cardboard, making sure that it can fit well flush into the frame. So it was some real interesting kinks about this frame, just cause, man, like I said, like I'm pretty fresh at a lot of this stuff, man. Even when it comes to just woodworking, but I love the science behind it. I love just the whole worksman craft under it, you know. So being able to get my hands dirty. So in that, this is my first time putting together frames and all that. You know, you've seen me on some past videos, but definitely like I'm still new to all this. So we definitely had to do some fixes, you know what I'm saying, and make some adjustments to some of the cuts because some of my 45 cuts wasn't as sharp as need be, or I'll probably be off just like an inch or a half inch, really like small, like half inches, quarter inch, you know what I'm saying? But we getting things together, man, and I'm loving how this process has been allowing me to grow and get even more comfortable in what I'm doing. So right now, cutting up the second piece of cardboard so I could just make sure I'm already ahead of time because I already know I'm gonna have to cut it anyway. And even if you can see, man, it's really a dope place even to work, man. Cause my homie bruh's crib, you see the portrait behind me, it's like this cool like workshop oasis, I would say. And you got like different pits of color and different pits of inspiration. Like nigga got over like he got too many vinyls. I would say, like the amount of vinyls he got would not fit in my bookcase at all. But it's just it has so much thought and inspiration that goes around in that crib. So I do enjoy being able to work and having the privilege to do that, man. So nah, big shout out to the homie. But as you see now, I'm just making sure all my photos fit on the cardboard because we'll be mounting the photo on the cardboard and then we'll be putting the photo on the backing of the board. And we haven't, yeah, we've only done a filmmaker, a designer, fashion designer, and Malcolm.
Yeah.
Just a little bit about everything. Yeah.
Okay, you know the You didn't use two different kinds of wood, like.
So what we're gonna do real quick?
You know what I'm saying? But it's
just gonna separate the vocals.
But yeah, I got these cuts are accurate. I'm just basically about to copy and paste with all these other ones.
Okay, cool.
And then it's gonna be a smooth solo after that. After that, I am going to apply these backs. Well, no, you can get a measurement of yours, and then we should be good after that.
Okay, good.
It's cool because like it gives me the vibe of like a creative house. Like literally while we put together this frame, like they making music right behind us. It's crazy.
I mean, you gonna get better. Like it's certain stuff that I can show you, but a lot of stuff you gonna learn as you go. It's just like I can teach you how to paint, but you gonna learn after certain times of painting 20 different photos of how you actually know how to paint. You know what I'm saying? What's your stroke? You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite brush? Because it's no rules to none of the shit. As long as you figure out how to make it work for you. Everything that I'm seeing, it all looks the same. Meaning that it looks good, don't get me wrong. But everybody's using the same paint. Everybody's using the same brushes, like, because they've relied on the technique so much, which the clean, like the aesthetic of it, but it has no flaws in it, which is like, when you look at life, that's what separates you and I. You have flaws that I can identify with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't clean my brush. It could because I water.
Okay,
I like how my brushes feel when I paint. You know what I'm saying? I have certain brushes that I love based off of just the wear and tear. You get what I'm saying? But if you ask somebody else, they'll probably say, "Oh, you should be cleaning your brushes every day," and blah blah blah. So I'm saying that's why I say it's like
it's around your workflow.
Right. Francis Bacon, you know who that is?
Yes, I studied Francis. Well,
okay.
I recently
So
Francis,
just so happenly the other night, he just came on TV, and Francis doesn't clean his brushes neither. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's not like this. It's not a mandatory thing.
Where it's just somebody put that out there, so it makes it seem like it's a standard.
Right. It's like I said, it's not a make or break. It's just all what are you looking for? Because I could be saying you don't have to, but then that could actually do something for what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Way to do it hasn't been in my head for that long.
Choosing what part of the vocal that you wanted to build the sample around.
So this is moving toward the next day. So when we was trying to put the staples in, it was not working with us, bro. When we tried to put nails in the back, it would not work. So we literally had to start screwing because, yeah, it just wasn't working in our favor.
Shit, see, that's what I was saying. Them motherfuckers ain't stable shit. That's what I was saying. And look, see, the trickery is nice.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what it is.
Because it's not flush on it.
So literally we've been applying different pressures on the nailer, you know, actually using different nails, and it just really wasn't working for us. It wasn't at all.
You know what it is? I think it's going for the plywood.
So in order to clean it up, we had used the Dremel, the saw, the edges of the nails that we could see. Then we're gonna apply some screws in there. So this is what we're doing right here, which we knew the only thing that comes with putting these screws in is definitely the plywood would chip a little bit, but it made everything more flush, so I'm gonna just paint the background to clean it up.
You on the side or
We're gonna do it on the side.
okay. I'm gonna use the regular sand, so it's the same shit.
Oh, yeah. This is just, to me, it's just more faster to me.
Yeah.
As we just sand down one frame and getting that prepped and ready for go, now we have to adjust the corners on this piece. So we got to cut down and bevel it.
I never thought to drop humans like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think, artists, they criticize themselves so much to where they focus on shade and details. Now understanding you're just making your work look like everybody else's. It's somebody else in the house that's trying to get all the shading right, trying to get the skin tones right, and then somebody comes along and say, hey, fuck the shading, fuck the skin tones. I see the skin tones like this in my head. And then that's what I'm saying. Now people pay attention to your work more because it's different.
So now we back at the crib. I had an order to fulfill, so now I'm just adjusting the paper, making sure everything prints out smoothly. You know what I'm saying? See, it was definitely unproportionate, but I needed to reprint another one just to make sure everything came out smooth because I got 11 by 18s, but I usually shoot medium format, so it gets like this square look. But I love the vibe. It's definitely real clean, so that one was perfect. After doing that, I needed to print out the shipping label along with the order sheet. So I wanted to have everything detail wise, one copy for me and one for the customer. And also too, make sure you're paying attention, right? You see like I got half of the paragraph cut off as I finished printing that. So with printing, there's definitely been some adjustments and just minor touches, but it's like this one came out perfect. So being able to give out thank you cards is definitely something that I want to do on every order, so make sure you guys keep an eye out for that when you're ordering. So now we back at it. Now I'm fixing to package the order. So I had got some stuff from Staples, but I only had one order to fulfill this day, so I just wanted to kind of just grab it one by one and show you guys how I'm knocking this out. So I wanted to get this like this poly mailer. I got some plastic transparency sheets that I had, and they're like some protective sheets for the photos that I used for prints in the past when I was selling them at art markets. So I just used one of those, threw them into the poly mailer, and it really fit perfect. And as I'm putting these together, I'm thinking in the perspective of me being the customer. Like, what would I like to receive? Or what's some things that I like to receive when I order something offline, you know? Like, or even what's some little knickknacks that I can even package in, you know, to have the consumer be like, oh, wow, like they really thought about me. Or, oh, wow, this is dope. Like, I never received this. So I just really want to be intentional when it comes to you guys receiving stuff, and just when sellers come and grab things, you know, I just want them to be able to come back with full satisfaction and know that I went the extra mile. Here I'm just making sure it's all folded nice and soaked and sealed. So now I just gotta apply the shipping label and add the thank you card into the mailer. So right now that's what I'm doing. It's crazy because I put it on a poly mailer first. But this tape was giving me some hard time, man, but ended up working out smooth. So now I'm just finalizing the package as a whole. So I'm fixing to put the poly mailer into the package along with the thank you card. So now it's fully protected. I don't even have to think about it. My biggest thing is making sure it gets to the client / customers just safe and sound, man. They don't got no questions. They just got nothing but smiles when this comes to their door. As we wrap this video up, man, I appreciate everyone who tuned in today and stayed till the end. Major love. I appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know some of your favorite pieces of this video. If you are interested in grabbing any prints, make sure you hit the link in the description, and it'll take you to my Etsy page where you can grab some stuff. If this is your first time, make sure you use coupon MY FIRST. And without further ado, man, we out. Peace and love.